Next lesson, we're going to take a look at a different kind of lead sheet. This lead sheet, we're going to use an example from the Eagles again, the song Take It Easy. Now this lead sheet, as you can see, it's going to look a little different than the last one. It's basically a lyric sheet, so you got all the lyrics printed out, and then they'll put the chord names above the lyrics approximately where the chord changes. Now, depending on who is creating the lead sheet, it depends on how accurate they are. It's not always exactly on the word where the chord changes, but it'll give you a ballpark estimate. And again, it's always better to kind of know, be familiar with the song in your head. It'll make it a lot easier. So let's take a look at this one. So we got at the top it says intro. Now this lead sheet doesn't have any bars like the last one. It's just chords. So I'm going to assume that each chord, and you see there the first G, it says 2 times. I'm assuming that means for 2 bars. And then if it doesn't have a number, it's for 1 bar. So the intro then would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then C, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, D, and then we go back to G for bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's actually 2 bars just because I know how the song goes in my head. So that G there at the end is probably 2 bars. So that's the kind of thing you got to be looking for when you've found a lead sheet online or from somewhere that they're not always accurate. So it's always best to be familiar with the tune. So then we get into, it looks like a verse there. So while I'm running down the road is G. So on my mind is D, on my mind, C, and then we're back to G. So basically all I'm doing is I'm looking at the lead sheet, I'm thinking about the song in my head, and I'm familiar with the song, so I know when the chords are supposed to change. So that's basically all I'm doing. It's a little bit better when you have a lead sheet like we studied in the last lesson, when you have actual bars, because then you really don't have to know the song. But here, it definitely helps to be familiar with the song. So from the verse, then we're going into the bridge. It's the E minor. A minor. So that just got us through the first verse and a chorus. So things to look out for is like right at the top of the chorus where it's Take It Easy. We're on the E minor. See that lyric there is take it easy, take it easy. They're holding out the easy. So, the C and the G are very close together. It looks like you're supposed to switch them real fast, but you gotta think about how the song goes in your head. And that second easy when they sing that is held out for a few beats. So if you know the song in your head, it's fairly easy. And then if you're trying to play, if you pull a lead sheet off the internet somewhere, pull the song up too and listen to the song as you're reading and playing along to the lead sheet. So this is just another example of a lead sheet, and in the next lesson we're going to go over a few more lead sheets, and we'll check those out in the next lesson.